Thanks to happy Wednesday, everybody. It'll be warmer today thanks to a southeasterly breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour or so. It'll also be mostly cloudy, but in spite of that, we'll get into the upper 40s to right around, if not just above 50 degrees, above average for this time of the year. Dropping to around 35 to 40 degrees overnight tonight with a few showers. Otherwise, it'll be cloudy. And that southerly, if not southeasterly breeze picks up to around 10 to 15 miles an hour. It turns warmer, wetter, and windier for our Thursday. Highs in the upper 50s to around 60 before dropping through the 30s on Friday.
Meteorologist Jordan Reed.
Thanks so much, Thomas, and happy Wednesday to everybody. Today we will see mostly cloudy skies, but in spite of that, we'll have a light southeasterly breeze. That'll help boost the temperatures into the middle and upper 40s. So it'll be warmer than the last couple of days and above average for this time of year. Sunset tonight at 7:23, and things remaining dry throughout the day. And with that being said, temperatures up toward the north will still be into the lower, if not the middle 40s. But from the valley on toward the south, you could get into the middle and upper 40s to maybe right around, if not just above 50 degrees. And keep in mind that our average high for this time of year right around 45. Overnight tonight we'll be stuck in the middle and upper 30s, I should say, only, with a few showers, and otherwise it'll be cloudy. Winds out of the south and southeast still at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Our sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:57, and thanks to that wind, it turns even warmer for your Thursday, but it does come with some more showers and some wind, and in its wake we'll be left with colder and windy Friday and the weekend as well, and there could even be a few snow showers. I'll tell you more about that on cnyhomepage.com and coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 6. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.
Get your report only on Eyewitness News.
Drive! Happy Wednesday, everybody. It'll be warmer today thanks to a southeasterly breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour or so. It'll also be mostly cloudy, but in spite of that, we'll get into the upper 40s to right around, if not just above 50 degrees, above average for this time of the year. Dropping to around 35 to 40 degrees overnight tonight with a few showers. Otherwise, it'll be cloudy. And that southerly, if not southeasterly breeze picks up to around 10 to 15 miles an hour. It turns warmer, wetter, and windier for our Thursday. Highs in the upper 50s to around 60 before dropping through the 30s on Friday.
Here's meteorologist Jordan Reed.
Thanks so much, Thomas. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Today we will see mostly cloudy skies, but in spite of that, we'll also have a southerly, if not southeasterly breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour for most of the day. So it'll actually be warmer and even above average for this time of the year. 49 the high today. Sunset tonight at 7:23. But with that being said, temperatures up toward the north will still be a little bit cooler, more like the low to mid 40s there, mid to upper 40s to maybe right around, if not just above 50 degrees from the valley on toward the south today. And again, that average high for this time of year around 45, so we'll be a little bit above that. 35 to 40 overnight tonight. Our average low is in the upper 20s to right around 30. It'll be cloudy with a few showers, and the winds out of the south and southeast at around 10 to 15 miles an hour, making things even warmer as we head through our Thursday. But it'll still be windy, and it looks like the bottom falls out on the temperature as we head to Friday in the weekend, and there could be some snow showers. I'll fill you in on that on cnyhomepage.com and coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 6. In the meantime, have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.
Hello, Central New York.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
6:10 is now the time on your early Wednesday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a warmer Thursday, followed by some windy and colder conditions to close out our work week. But there will be some travel impacts in the meantime, so let's get right to that graphic. We'll have a few showers overnight tonight thanks to a warm front moving through. And as a result of that, it'll be breezy and warmer as we head through our Thursday before some rain showers move through during the afternoon. And then Thursday night, that rain could go over to snow for some of us, so that looks like the highest travel impact there. And in the wake of that on Friday, a cold front moves through, and or that front moves through Thursday night, I should say. In the wake of that on Friday, we'll just be left with a few stray flakes, and it turns windy and colder, as I mentioned yet again. So we'll cover that in the coming minutes. As far as current conditions are concerned, temperatures across the area from the valley on toward the south into the lower, if not the middle 50s, but up toward the north, you've got some temperatures that are into the upper 30s to the lower and mid 40s out there. And it does look like you're going to miss out on the warmth again tomorrow, just like you did today. I'll get to that in just a second. Temperature right now in downtown Utica, 53 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, and visibility not an issue right now at 10 miles. We do have a lot of dry air. That dew point is at 16, so that will have to, this rain off toward our northwest will have to overcome that dry air as we head through this evening, and it will eventually. It'll fall light to occasionally moderate at times, especially the further north that you go. The reason for that is because of an area of low pressure that's back toward the Great Lakes region. That'll be with us tonight through tomorrow as a warm front, and then it'll bring a cold front through as we head through the second half of the day tomorrow. So Futurecast shows that we'll have a southerly breeze as well as a lot of clouds and some showers. So because of that, temperatures tonight only bottoming out between 35 and 40 briefly. And then we'll get up into the low 40s as we head through tomorrow morning to start your Thursday. Winds out of the south and southwest out ahead of the cold front will help boost our temperatures into the middle and upper 50s to right around, if not just above 60 degrees from the valley on toward the south as we head through the afternoon. But up toward the north, similar to today, mind you, it's still warmer, but it'll be the upper 40s to around 50. And then it's absolutely raining. It's pouring as we head through the second half of our Thursday into the evening hours. It looks like some of the heaviest rainfalls down toward our south, where there could be as much as an inch to an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of rain in some locations, a little bit less as you head toward the north where you're further away from the area of low pressure. In the wake of that cold front as we head through Friday, it looks like we'll be in the middle and upper 30s, but it'll feel like the lower half of the 30s with the wind. And Saturday is briefly colder before we see some improvements in temperature as we head through the start and middle of next week, although it does come with some shower chances, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. Thomas, back over to you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
10:17 is now the time on your late Wednesday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a warmer Thursday, but that'll be followed by windy and colder conditions for Friday and the start of the weekend. Let's take a look first, though, at your travel impacts over the next 36 hours or so. Tonight, we'll be just seeing a few showers out there toward and after midnight. So not much of a travel impact there. And then as we head through your Thursday, it'll be breezy throughout the day with rain building in as we head into the afternoon. And then for Thursday night into Friday morning, we'll be seeing rain transitioning over to snow. And then it looks like we could see a few stray flakes as we head into the day on Friday. So we'll cover that in the coming minutes. Let's take a look first, though, at our almanac for the day. 54 the high, 24 the low, and those are both above average, or actually that low this morning, I should say, a little bit below average, but we gained 30 degrees since then, and that high of 46, that's above average, or the average high, I should say, is 46, and we'll see we had a high today of 54. We're 1 degree off that right now, 53 in downtown Utica. Mind you, we were 52 last hour, so actually temperatures on the rise over many locations, that thanks to a southerly breeze. The rest of us are into the 40s, and we even have some 30s up toward the north and east, where really the warmth didn't reach there today. And that's going to be the case again during the day tomorrow, even though temperatures are going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above where they were today. So even more above average as we head through the day tomorrow. We've got some showers over most of our area right now, fairly light in nature, and a lot of this isn't making its way down toward the ground right now because we do still have some dryer in place. And you'll notice that because of the colder air up toward the north and east, there is a bit of snow trying to mix in, but again, little to no accumulation there. The reason for that is because of a warm front. That's the reason for the southerly breeze that we're seeing right now. So temperature is not going to drop much from where they are right now. In fact, many of us staying in the 30s and 40s overnight. And then we've got that cold front back toward the west. That'll be with us as we head through tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, bringing a better chance for showers. You'll notice that Futurecast not really having a easy time picking up on that shower activity, but there will be some. And then I think we'll see a few breaks of sunshine as we head through tomorrow morning, but generally clouds will have the upper hand, especially late morning into the early afternoon. And then after 2, 3, 4 o'clock, that's when shower chances will increase from west to east. Some of that rain could be heavy, especially from the thruway on toward the south, where you'll be closer toward the center of the low, and then the winds transition over to the west tomorrow night into Friday morning, and some of that rain could switch over to a bit of snow. But between now and then, we could see as much as half an inch to an inch of rain, especially from the thruway corridor down toward the south, a little bit less as you head toward the north. And in the wake of that cold front, as we head through Friday, we'll see temperatures in the 20s up toward the north, lower to middle 30s from the valley on toward the south. It'll feel like it's in the 20s for most of the day, even more so as we head through Saturday, and then Sunday into the start of next week, looking a little bit better temperature-wise, although there will be some shower chances. Thomas, back to you.
You know, Jordan, despite...
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
11:13 now the time on this late Wednesday evening. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some milder conditions for your Thursday, although it does come with some clouds and some showers. So as a result, there will be some travel impacts. Even as early as tonight, we'll be dealing with a few showers toward and after midnight. But the best chance for rain comes as we head through Thursday afternoon. The rest of the day, however, will be breezy too. And then Thursday night into Friday morning, looks like we'll be seeing that rain change over to a little bit of snow as a cold front moves through. And then by Friday morning, we'll just be left with a few stray flakes. But other than that, not a major travel impact. Friday is also windy and colder. So we'll cover that in the coming minutes. As far as a live look at downtown Utica right now, it's still fairly mild thanks to a southerly breeze at 11 miles an hour and mostly cloudy skies and a warm front moving through. 50 degrees is that current temperature after having a high today of 54. And mind you, last night's low was 24. So we're well above that, well above our average low for this time of year and even the average high. Temperatures both to the north and south are into the middle and upper 30s to the lower and middle 40s. But in the valley, we've got temperatures in the middle and upper 40s to right around 50 degrees, as is the case in both Camden and downtown Utica at the present time, thanks to that southerly wind. Because of the warm front moving through, we also have some shower activity. Most of this isn't making its way down toward the ground because we still have some dry air in place at the surface, but it'll eventually overcome that toward and after midnight. But I wouldn't expect much rain tonight. That comes as we head through tomorrow. And there's also a bit of a wintry mix or some snow in the Adirondacks, mainly in Hamilton County, but again, not much reaching the ground there. Again, that's thanks to a warm front lifting its way up toward the north and then back toward the west. We do have a cold front that's making its way through the Dakotas and into the Twin Cities region. And that'll be with us through tomorrow afternoon into the evening, and that'll not only increase the winds as well as switch the wind direction, but also decrease the temperature and increase those precipitation chances. So this is Futurecast. Starting it off at midnight, you'll notice that it's a little bit underperforming on the shower activity, basically meaning that there's not going to be a lot of it reaching the ground. There could be a few breaks of sunshine mid to late morning tomorrow, but I think generally clouds will have the upper hand, and thanks to that southerly breeze, we'll have temperatures well into the middle and upper 50s from the valley on toward the south. You might be stuck in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees up toward the north because you're on the other side of the warm front, and then we'll be seeing that shower and maybe even a thunderstorm or two as we head through activity, I should say, as we head through tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Most of us seeing give or take around a half an inch of rain, less up toward the north, more as you head down toward the south. And it looks like a few stray flakes could be with us as we head through Friday and Saturday, but the big headline is the much colder temperatures, with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, but feeling like the upper 20s to around 30 for most of the day. Then we'll see improvements in temperatures Sunday and thereafter, although it does come with some shower chances. Thomas, back over to you.
Thank you, Jordan.